Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Laurence Fishburne is an American actor and producer best known for his roles of strong and respectable characters. It has been 50 years since our hero first appeared on the screen, but he is still a demanded actor. What the celebrity's creative path began with and what interesting things happened in his life, we'll tell you right now. Laurence Fishburne, how Morpheus from The Matrix lives and how much he earns. Laurence John Fishburne III was born on July 30, 1961 in the town of Augusta, Georgia, to a very ordinary family. His mother, Hattie, taught high school mathematics, and his father, Lawrence Sr., worked as an officer in a juvenile detention center. Interestingly, our hero was named not only after his father, but also after the British actor Laurence Olivier. When Fishburne was very young, his parents divorced, after which Hattie and her son moved to New York City, where he spent his childhood. The boy saw his father only once a month, yet he considered him a significant figure in his life. In New York, Lawrence's mother got married again, this time to an English professor. It was him who noticed the acting talent of the young Fishburne and advised his wife to enroll her son in the drama school. Hattie, who had herself dreamed of an acting career in the past, heeded this advice, but Lawrence did not share their enthusiasm. In order to convince the boy to go to an audition, his mother promised him a reward. Fishburne agreed, and soon he fell in love with the art of drama. At the age of 10, our boy appeared in his first play, In My Many Names and Days, at a small theater in Manhattan. And a year later, he made his screen debut starring in the teleplay If You Give a Dance, You Gotta Pay the Band. Lawrence then took part in many theatrical productions, acting under the stage name Larry Fishburne. Over time, the actor gave it up and, already famous, began to use his real name, considering it more mature and suitable for a professional career. As a child, according to those close to him, the boy never suffered from VIP syndrome and treated his activities as an ordinary job. In 1974, 13-year-old Fishburne began acting in the soap opera One Life to Live, appearing in 15 episodes as Josh Hall. Through this project, our hero gained tremendous experience and with it offers for new roles. In 1975, Lawrence played a teenager who witnessed a crime in the drama Cornbread, Earl and Me. Critics praised Fishburne's acting, who brilliantly conveyed the story of an African-American boy growing up facing the harsh realities of life. Then the guy got a supporting role in the war drama Apocalypse Now, playing a daring 17-year-old artillery assistant Tyrone Miller, nicknamed Mr. Clean.
Sergeant, man, ain't just commander no more. He just picked up his iron, flipped it to rock and roll, and gave that little zero a long burst straight to the Playboy Mag. It blew his ass clean off of the dock.
Filming took place in the Philippines, where our hero was fortunate to work with such outstanding actors as Marlon Brando and Martin Sheen. However, this was not his only memory of the Asian country. One day in his spare time from filming, Lawrence went on a trip with other actors, during which he performed a heroic deed by saving Emilio Estevez, Martin Sheen's son, from being sucked by quicksand. Interestingly, Fishburne is only a year older than Estevez. In order to star in the film, Lawrence lied about his age, adding 3 extra years. However, filming and editing were delayed, and when the picture was released in 1979, he was actually 17 years old. The drama was a resounding success, winning the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival and many other film awards, including 2 Oscars. Subsequently, the film became cult favorite, and his role in it brought Lawrence world fame. By that time, he had managed to graduate from the prestigious Lincoln Square Academy of Acting in New York, but despite this, he faced the problem of being overlooked. The thing is that he looked much older than his years while remaining immature for many roles. Therefore, Lawrence took on any job starring in both successful and rather questionable projects. In the early 1980s, the filmography of our hero was enriched with the series A Rumor of War, Trapper John, M.D., MASH, as well as the films Willie and Phil, Death Wish 2, I Take These Men, American Playhouse, and Rumblefish, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, with whom the actor has collaborated during the filming of Apocalypse Now. The actor's royalties at the time were pitiful, so Fishburne had to moonlight as a bouncer in nightclubs, It was also expensive for him to rent a place alone, so for a while he had a roommate, actor Giancarlo Esposito, who is now best known for his role in the series Breaking Bad. In 1984, Laurence starred in the crime drama The Cotton Club as the gangster Bumpy, whose image was taken from a real criminal Ellsworth Bumpy Johnson, a crime boss who rolled in an African-American neighborhood of New York in the 20th century.
Don't worry about anybody else, okay? Just meet me at the Banville after the end of the show.
I can't no more, Bumpy. My brothers are clamping down on me. They say you're married.
Everybody knows I'm married.
Then in 1985, Fishburne played a cameo role in Steven Spielberg's social drama The Color Purple, which was nominated for an Oscar in 11 categories. In the same year, Laurence got married for the first time. Actress Hajna O. Moss became his wife. 2 children were born in this marriage, a son, Langston, and daughter, Montana. Looking ahead, it is worth mentioning that the children followed in the footsteps of their parents, building an acting career. Montana decided to become a porn star, which she dreamed of from a young age. His daughter's choice shocked Fishburne, and he tried to avoid scandals. When the first videos with his daughter appeared on the web, the actor's friends tried to buy all the videos for $1 million, but didn't manage to do it before the start of sales. Montana was also known for repeatedly breaking the law and being arrested. Laurence helped his daughter resolve her legal problems, but her corrupt behavior frustrated him so much that he stopped communicating with her. In 2018, however, the girl reported that she and her father had reconciled. According to some reports, she now works as a paralegal and in her spare time as a fitness trainer. Fishburne's marriage to Hanja did not last long, as the couple divorced in the early 1990s. The actor admitted that he and his wife did not understand each other, and because of that, they often quarreled. In a fit of rage, Laurence insulted Hajna and even raised his hand against her. At one point, the lovers realized that they did not suit each other and divorced, preserving their friendly relations. After some time, the man said that after the divorce, he worked with a therapist who helped him cope with negative emotions and taught him to control his aggressive temper. During his marriage to Hajna, the actor managed to star in Miami Vice, Spencer for Hire, and The Equalizer, as well as in the films Quicksilver, Hill Street Blues, Band of the Hand, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, Gardens of Stone, Cherry 2000, School Days, Christmas at Pee-wee's Playhouse, and Red Heat. The latter featured Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jim Belushi as his partners on set.
To a big clean head deal?
Oh, man, don't tell me we're popping clean heads here. I hate the goddamn clean heads.
Are you this close to losing your job?
Can you just give us a second, Charlie?
Yeah, right.
This film became one of the most striking works of the actor in that period. Also from 1986, for 4 years, Fishburne appeared as Cowboy Curtis in the popular children's TV show Pee-wee, where he was invited by his friend Paul Reubens, the comic actor and creator of this project. In 1990, Laurence voiced the documentary series The Civil War and also starred in the films Cadence, Decoration Day, and King of New York, which was heavily criticized at the time of its release, but eventually became a gangster classic.
Maybe you're satisfied.
No, maybe now I want to check out another one. I look like Joe Neckbone, man. Trust ain't one of my stronger qualities, you know what I'm saying?
The following year, his filmography was enriched by Class Action, American Experience, and Boys in the Hood. In the latter, he played a respectable father who teaches his son and the other boys to always stay human, even when living in a criminal area of the city.
You know, Trey, you may think I'm being hard on you right now, but I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm trying to teach you how to be responsible. It's like your little friends across the street, they don't have anybody to show them how to do that. They don't. You're gonna see how they end up, too.
Interestingly, the son was played by Cuba Gooding Jr., who was only 7 years younger than Fishburne in real life. The film received high critical acclaim and 2 Oscar nominations, and later was entered in the U.S. National Film Registry as a culturally valuable film. Laurence himself received the Best Actor award from the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People in the United States. At the same time, our hero performed in the theater, and in 1992, he even won a Tony Award for Best Actor in the Broadway production of 2 Trains Running. Notably, Fishburne became the first African-American actor to receive this award. Also in 1992, Laurence starred in the thriller Deep Cover, on the set of which he began a romance with actress Victoria Dillard. However, the couple broke up 3 years later without ever formalizing the relationship. In 1993, our hero appeared in an episode of the drama series Tribeca, for which he won an Emmy Award for Best Guest Actor. In the same year, Fishburne starred in the films Searching for Bobby Fischer and What's Love Got to Do with It, based on the biography of the famous singer Tina Turner.
It's like you got your own particular way of getting a song at you. It's unique. You got your own unique sound. See, that's what sells records. Whew, you got a flair. Oh, yeah.
In the film, the actor played the role of the main character's husband, musician Ike Turner. Interestingly, Laurence refused to participate in the film 5 times, but when he learned that the role of Tina would be played by Angela Bassett, he changed his mind. In fact, our hero previously starred with the actress in other projects and was very comfortable working with her, so he agreed. The film got high reviews from critics, and Fishburne was awarded his first Oscar nomination in the Best Actor category. In 1994, the cult favorite film Pulp Fiction was released, in which Laurence could have played Jules Winfield, but he declined Quentin Tarantino's offer because of controversial scenes with illegal substances. Eventually, the role went to Samuel L. Jackson. Even though the actor did not star in the film after its release, fans often came up to him for an autograph because they mistook him for Samuel. And one time, Fishburne also turned down a role in Do the Right Thing because he found some of its scenes to be improper. However, in the case of the action movie Die Hard with a Vengeance, the actor was turned down. Our hero was supposed to play Zeus, the partner of the main character. The studio rejected Laurence at the last minute and gave the role to, yet again, Samuel L. Jackson. Fishburne then sued the company, and after 2 years of proceedings, he was paid compensation, the amount of which is unknown. In 1995, Laurence starred in films Higher Learning, Bad Company, Just Cause, and Othello, in which he played the leading role. Remarkably, this was the first time in American cinema when the zealous Moor was played by an African-American actor, even though Fishburne's performance drew a negative reaction from critics. In the same year, our hero starred in the war drama The Tuskegee Airmen, for which he was nominated for the Screen Actors Guild Award, Emmy, and Golden Globe.
See, that's what he wants us to do. He wants us to quit. He wants us all to wash out. I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. I came here for one reason. To do one thing. To learn how to fly. I'm going to do that.
Laurence then appeared in the action film Bled and the war drama Ms. Evers' Boys, for which he was nominated for an Emmy. He also starred in the thriller Event Horizon and the crime drama Hoodlum, where he again appeared as the criminal Bumpy and also acted as a producer. Fishburne then starred in Always Outnumbered, Welcome to Hollywood, and The Matrix, in which he played Morpheus, the hacker mentor of Neo, played by Keanu Reeves.
Do you believe that my being stronger or faster has anything to do with my muscles in this place? You think that's air you're breathing now?
The film received high critical acclaim, 4 Academy Awards, and a resounding box office success. Scenes starring Laurence have long been movie classics, and the role of Morpheus is widely regarded as the most successful of his career. The actor has been awarded several film awards, including the MTV Channel Award for Best Fight. In 2000, the crime drama Once in the Life was released, in which our hero not only starred, but also served as a producer, director, and screenwriter. The drama is based on his play Riff Raff, which had been presented on the theatrical stage 5 years earlier. In 2001, Fishburne voiced a character in the cartoon Osmosis Jones, and in 2003, he starred in the movies Biker Boys and Mystic River, as well as the continuation of the franchise The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions, in which he again delighted fans in the role of Morpheus. Moreover, the actor agreed to participate in the projects even without reading the script. During the filming, there was an unfortunate accident with a man fracturing his arm. Laurence's fees for the first Matrix is unknown, but for the second and third films, the actor earned $15 million each, plus a percentage of the box office earnings, which in total amounted to $40 million for 2 parts of the franchise. On the set of the sequel to The Matrix, Fishburne met the actress Gina Torres, who played Cass, the widow of pilot Dozer. A romantic relationship began between the actors, and in 2002, even before the premiere of the film, the lovers got married. During the marriage with Gina, Fishburne, he had a daughter named Delilah. Meanwhile, our hero's filmography has been expanded with Assault on Precinct 13, Aquila and the Bee, Mission Impossible 3, Five Fingers Bobby, TMNT, The Death and Life of Bobby Z, Tortured, and Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. In 2008, Laurence starred in the thriller 21, the drama Days of Wrath, and the TV series CSI, in which he played the role of Dr. Raymond Langston. In fact, the last name of his character was taken from the name of the actor's son.
Things I am most often asked is, what does a serial killer look like? It's not a bad question. Statistically speaking, 9 out of 10 are Caucasian males under the age of 30, but you never know.
In this project, Fishburne was involved for 3 seasons, appearing in the 61 episodes, for each of which he earned $350,000, a total of over $21 million. In 2009, Laurence reprised his role as Dr. Raymond in the spin-offs CSI Miami and CSI New York, and also appeared in the films Blackwater Transit and Armored. In 2010, the actor starred in the sci-fi action film Predators, in which the scenes with his participation took only 2 days to shoot. The following year, his filmography was enriched by the films Have a Little Faith and Contagion, which received a new round of popularity in 2020, as well as Thurgood. The role in the latter earned him nominations for an Actors Guild Award and an Emmy. In 2013, Fishburne appeared in the horror film The Colony and the superhero action film Man of Steel. He also voiced a zebra in the cartoon Kumba and starred in the detective series Hannibal as Dr. Jack Crawford, head of the Behavioral Sciences Division of the FBI. The role of the on-screen wife was played by his real wife, Gina Torres.
You're telling me you killed Miriam Lass?
Yes. Didn't mean to kill her. Don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I know where you are. I know how you got here. I read your file.
The series received high reviews from critics, and the actor himself was awarded a Saturn Award. Laurence starred in the film project for 3 seasons, appearing in 39 episodes, for each of which he earned $175,000. Our hero's filmography then expanded to include films like Ride Along, The Signal, Unstoppable, Standoff, Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, and Passengers, as well as the series Roots and Blackish, in which Fishburne acted also as an executive producer.
I have no idea what the hell this is.
It's fried chicken.
Really?
It's baked fried chicken.
Oh, so fried chicken is too black for you.
Pops.
Hey, babe. You know what? Pops is right.
Blackish was released for 8 seasons, and Laurence played the father of the main character in 89 episodes, earning $200,000 for each, which amounts to a total of $17.8 million. He reprised the same role in the Blackish spin-off series Grown-ish. In 2017, the actor starred in the miniseries Madiba, the war drama Last Flag Flying, and the action film John Wick Chapter 2, on the set of which he met with Keanu Reeves again. As a matter of fact, the actors are on good terms, and during the filming of this picture, Keanu often stayed at Laurence's house. The following year, Fishburne appeared in the thrillers Imprisoned and The Mule, as well as in the superhero film Ant-Man and the Wasp.
How big did you get?
My record? 21 feet.
Not bad.
You?
I don't.
No, really, I'm curious.
65 feet.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Huge.
65.
If you two are finished comparing sizes.
Then it became known that the actor divorced his wife after 15 years of marriage while maintaining friendly relations. Soon, the media reported on Laurence's affair with Bronwyn Ann Moylan, whom he met a few decades ago during acting classes. But this relationship could not be called simple, because the 44-year-old woman was married to an 81-year-old clergyman who didn't want to give his wife a divorce. Now, Laurence prefers not to publicize his personal life. In recent years, the actor has starred in John Wick Chapter 3, Where'd You Go?, Bernadette, Running with the Devil, Under the Stadium Lights, The Ice Road, All the Old Knives, and The School for Good and Evil. He also voiced Netflix's pseudo-documentary comedy Death to 2020 and a similar film about the year 2021. Meanwhile, Part 4 of The Matrix was released, but the role of Morpheus went to another actor. According to Fishburne, he wasn't offered to star in the movie, but he has no regrets about it. Laurence believes that he has enough on his hands. In February 2023, the man appeared in the animated series Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, which he also produced, and recently there was the premiere of the action film John Wick Chapter 4 with his participation. The sci-fi films Slingshot and Megalopolis are in the post-production stage, and now there is also preparation for the shooting of the drama Frank and Lewis. The actor said in an interview that he loves Paulo Coelho and even announced his intention to film his novel The Alchemist, for which he has already received the personal blessing of the writer. Perhaps in the near future, we will also see this Fishburne film project. The highlight of our hero's appearance is the gap between his two front teeth. He has been offered many times to fix it, but Fishburne has invariably refused. What some people consider a bug, Laurence perceives as a memorable feature. To date, the celebrity's fortune is estimated at $30 million, which includes royalties from films and advertising contracts. Over the years, he has appeared in commercials for Cadillac and Kia cars, Tele2, the radio broadcasting company DirecTV, and a mobile poker app. Laurence has also voiced several video games. Fishburne devotes much attention to philanthropy. He has been a global ambassador for UNICEF since 1996, participating in mission trips around the world to raise awareness of issues affecting children. For his acting and humanitarian work, Laurence was honored in 2007 with the Harvard Foundation's Artist of the Year Award, and the city of Cambridge declared February 24th Laurence Fishburne Day. Now he lives in his residence in Los Angeles. According to some reports, he also owns 2 properties in New York, on the Upper West Side in Manhattan and in the Hudson Heights neighborhood overlooking the Hudson River. He drives an electric car, Tesla Model S, which he bought back in 2013 for $62,000. Today, his filmography includes more than 100 films. What is your favorite movie starring Laurence Fishburne?
I didn't say it would be easy, Neo. I just said it would be the truth.
Stop. Let me out.
If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything interesting.